Well, this is where I started. I think the beginning trapper, one of the best places to start is on a creek. I started on this very creek. But many years ago, and my dad showed me how to trap raccoon, possum, all up and down the creek. It's easier because you ain't got to worry about scent as much. Most of the time, your trap is under water, and so they can't smell it. You can pick up possum, you can pick up coon, you can pick up mink, maybe even coyote, fox. You never know what's traveling these creeks. Muskrat, we don't have a lot of muskrat around here, but there's creek that have them. And it don't have to be a great big creek. This is a pretty small creek. I've seen creeks a lot bigger, and I've seen areas a whole lot smaller. Just a drainage, some sort of drainage. You could pick up mink, coon, muskrat, everything right there in that drainage. Field drainages, ditches, culverts. Those are all perfect spots for the beginner trapper to pick up some fur. Fur isn't worth a lot right now, but you can always pick up raccoons. I like to trap the creeks because that's where I started, and I fell in love with it, and I still trap it every year. I love to get out here and trap these creeks. I've caught beaver off this creek. You never know what you're going to get. It's kind of like a box of chocolates. But just a good pair of boots, waterproof, and a bucket of gear, and you can walk up and down these creeks and trap, like I said, any number of animals. I love to creek trap. I creek trap every year, and I know for a beginning trapper, you'll love it too. Alright, so I'm getting ready to drop a bunch of F words on you here pretty quick. Now, my first choice for a beginner trapper is the creek, because like I said, the scent, you don't have to worry about scent as much. But let's say you've done the creek thing, and now you want to move on to trapping coyotes, fox, stuff like that. Remember these F words: fence rows, field edges. That's where you find the fur. All these animals use these fence rows. Coyotes, fox, they love overgrown fence rows especially. But you can almost every field you go to will have a trail down the edge of it. This one does. Those are good spots to put dirt hole sets for coyotes or even fox. Fence rows, field edges, that's where you find the fur. Well, as you can see right here, this is a good spot to put a snare. In Oklahoma, we can't snare. Check your regulations. I don't want to get anybody in trouble. Follow the game laws. They're there for a reason, even if they don't make sense to you. We got a little trail right here. Got some hair on these barbs. You've identified the hair as coyote hair. They're going to use it again. Set you a snare right there, or a blind set somewhere in here. This is a good place to pick up coyotes and fox on these open fields along these fence rows. And there might be 5 or 6 of them down one fence row. Set every one of them. You'll catch you something. And remember, the best thing to do as a beginning trapper, as a veteran trapper, as an intermediate trapper, always follow the sign. All animals leave sign. You just got to know what you're looking for. Study the animals, read articles, read up on them, trapping magazines, whatever it takes to go out, to get the knowledge, and figure out what's moving where. Every animal has a distinct set of tracks. Learn those tracks, learn their behaviors, and sometimes that takes a lifetime. So just some basic track knowledge as you start will get you there. You can find out what they eat, what scat goes with what animal. This all will help you on your beginner trap line. And I hope you all have much success. I hope this video helped you somehow. Let us know if it did. You'll let us know if it didn't. And keep watching. And remember, it's your God-given duty to manage this land. And the only way to do that is through hunting, fishing, and trapping. God bless. And happy trapping.